Today is September 14th, 2023, and there's a battle of information going on right now. And a lot of people don't realize it. But just like food affects our bodies and the way they put on fat and muscle and brain function, all of these different things, the way food affects our bodies, information affects our minds. And so if you eat junk food all the time, or if you eat, things that may even seem good for you, but maybe they don't work with your body type, you're going to get sick, and you're going to have problems with your body and with your health. And if you take things that are really bad, such as drugs or alcohol or whatever, you can even destroy your body. And so what we put in our mind is just as important, if not more important, than what we put in our bodies. Because our minds form the vision we have of the world, how it works, what the meaning of life is and what it's all about, how we see events, how we view other people. All of those things occur in the mind. So what we put in our mind is extremely important. And over the years, it seems like a lot of stuff has gotten worse for our minds. The information that we're receiving, all the mainstream media outlets, the news they put out is largely propaganda. The mainstream TV networks, and then things like Netflix and Hulu and those sorts of things, the media they're putting out is a lot more degenerate and immoral. There's more sex scenes, there's more violence, there's more profanity. And the ideas that are being communicated are very harmful. It's like we're being fed poison. Just like in the food industry, we're getting, fast food and candy and all kinds of, processed crap being fed to us and pushed on us. In the same way, that's happened in media. And it's hard to find good information. It's hard to find true information nowadays, because it takes work. It takes hard work to do that. It takes research. It takes time. Those sorts of things. But it's very important that we think about what kind of information we're ingesting. I remember back early on and the way sitcoms were. And many of them, when I was a little kid, were very much family oriented. You had things like Full House, Family Matters, like shows about these big families with lots of children and things in them, people of all ages. And then when I got older, there were shows more like Friends or How I Met Your Mother that were basically devoid of children. They were just about people of the same age living in the same place. And it's the same type of experience I had in college. You know, you go to college and you're largely surrounded by people who are simply your peers. You don't get large age groups. You don't see many children on college campuses. You don't see many adults or older people. It's just largely the same cohort. And so you're receiving input from people who are only your age, and you forget about all the rest of the world. But it's just interesting how media and information has changed. And so it's very important to be careful about what you're ingesting. You know, look for good sources of information. Look for books that are timeless classics, that have stood the test of time, that talk about, you know, big picture ideas, character and virtue and those sorts of things. Or read the Bible. The Bible is the greatest source of truth that there is. And if you inform your mind with that, then you're going to be able to recognize all the lies that are out there. So, think about the information you consume and how it affects you. That's all I got for today. Peace.